Yes? What?
Yeah?
Sure.
Please don't hurt me. I just My name is Aydah. My father owed Davik some money, but he couldn't pay. Davik killed my father and sold me into slavery here at the Volker compound to pay off the debt. Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed... I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill...
Ready? What?
Take that!
Sure. Ready? Time to rumble! Sure.
What? Gotcha. Darn it.
What? Here! 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 Ha!
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
Yes? Sure.
Watawama mulira kinkonjo feshak. No ba muliraji. Joni yu turunchi wi itadia. Ula una chinek. Ba mulirat slimo anga kunbisking. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kunbisking ba mulira. Juni yun tunjiji aitatoana. Kavavol muljui. Kamana. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachichu aithaudunga. Kachichu aithaudunga. Yinkin kuno ba mulira chinkun. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Katong hai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang yinkotu. Tolba da bunkwa kachichu ay thaudunga. Yinkin kuno ba mulira chinkun. Kontichani mulir.
You asked for this!
What?
Yes?
Huh?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah?
Let's go!
What?
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 Ready.
What?
Huh?
Sure.
Take that! Huh?
What?
You'll never get me.
Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki kukula jiji. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidora tikun mwatati mana Isabola.
Breshik stole that engine from Gadden. It was never yours to begin with.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na punshan yunyang. Kavavulpa mulchi kamana.
Wanna chick yummy? Wanna vota con titariti? Chichintoma tunka kola yamejua. Na.
Kachichu aitha odunga. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Slima podonna. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun beast king bamulira. Juni yun tun jiji aitha doana. Kavavolpa muljui kamana. Mana tota.
What? You can't be...
Jashunk bugra hulwanchi.
No, that's not...
Mana.
They said I was too young.
Shagjikin lord jawata uma. Kavavulpa mulji kumana. King kun shachi king. Ni king kunoba mulira jikun. Wama kunbes. Chinpalamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko. Sercha domandoma?
Well, yeah. Some of them were. But you Vokers have tried to kill me more than once.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aitha hodonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa. Bolao.
But Gadden said Breshik...
Kipuna! Puna na kachu. Kimbano Mulinanat.
You're right. I don't need anyone but Zalbar. If Gadden dies, he...
We itha nadana itya. Wata yumakawama huhanik. Ashonkturong umnipatoga. Wanakun
Smilia.
Achuta.
How'd you like that?
What?
Sure.
What?
Yes?
Ready.
What?
Yeah?
Ready.
What?
What?
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
What? Sure. Welcome. Welcome.
Taris manau hakuchikopa. Gioca con molera. Quien conjo pesha. Noga moleraji. Jariyo toranchi. Aitapia. Pula una chimek. Bamuleras limoanga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris dueling champion, the mysterious stranger. The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over, ladies and gentlemen! We have a new champion, the mysterious stranger!
Taris manaris. Donjone atonga buksha umnemon. Kava volpamysli. Ograkinun chubaga pokbendik starkila. Wikili Johnny.
Watching you on the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? So you're the one doing Zax's dirty work. Well, I've got some bad news for you, little bounty hunter. There's no way you're bringing me in. This cantina is wired with a top-level security grid. You pull a weapon on me and the auto-fire turrets will fry you before you can even pull the trigger. Why would I ever want to leave here? I've got food and drinks, place to stay, and everybody treats me with the respect I've earned for my dueling career. But if you're set on collecting that bounty, I'll make you a deal. I kinda missed the fight game. My hand is itching for the feel of a blaster in my grip. I've seen you in the duel ring. You're just good enough to spark my interest. So I'll agree to face you in a death match. You win, you get to collect that bounty for killing me. Finally, fresh meat. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy? Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger. Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers. Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time. Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy. No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through. Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit. aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge. Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism. This is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
A plague spreads through our streets.
This elevator is... It's obvious from the way you're dressed. Well, why didn't you say so? Just be careful down there. Those swoop gangs will take a shot at anybody. Even our Sith patrols have come under fire.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it your way.
Greetings once.
is as I feared then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land. You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too. The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die. But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born. Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there. Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf. I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location. Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Endar right away.
Rookhill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Endar. Look at these journals!
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rookhill? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Endar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rookhill. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Endar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rookhill. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous. We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen, but the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
I bet.
You'll pay!
Yes?
return. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you? I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike. Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hiddenbeck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gavin, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator is unstable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me. You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
Miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita botunga. Tolong kuyabi just tuna jitnai. Jawara bota ayuat tahonga chakanki dora. Kachiku ita hodonga. Topada mungwal yagando donano chuchut. Musha tiska lusuki kuba na bola na gachu. Atoy. Kuyabi just tuna jitnai. Ubabatu Koji.
Vale burrito tutti grande vat. Benpuntas. Ora. Tuttutla fantiburkelfa. Oitsidan kelfa vantinuga kelfa. Kolottu ifandeput. Utstäkel kit. Benpuntas. Utstäkel kit. Puntastar kelfa. Utstäkel kit. Puntastar kelfa. Papoilta. Benpuntas. Lilla tutta. Kolottu.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kupes chingpama. Uva patu kochi. Uva patu kochi. Tong nong wong shang nung yang. Tong katok smakdelia. Kuyabi justuna kita. Hinakuna marula rachikuni. Slibo patona. Hindi hatong gachipo kami. Tiskadu sukikumpa na mula na gachu. Abtuin kotu. Topada bungkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumpes kagang. Bamarulira. Yatoka uluan kinkuna ba mulira. Rachikun. Mucha shakpanpa.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated! Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulgar's share of the victory prize.
Jawana bota ayuat tahonga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungkwalya gando donado chuchut. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo boda wanga kunbes mulira rabes.
You fool! Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the way for the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Focus! To me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
There, take that.
Here!
Maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Kin kun no ba muli ra chin kun. Tongai tun kun ching. Ni boboji mata ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan. Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Chink palamul tonk king ba na kongek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu Aydah donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando da nago chuchut. Moga shampungpa bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist muli rabest. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang ninkotu. Tulpada bonk molya gando da nago chuchut. Shagji kin lord chawata uma? Kap.
Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
Yes?
Hey, you know, Bendix never lost a match in his life, right? You need to take a look at my weapons and armor. Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some...
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, Aydah. I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiyar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
What can I do?
Yes?
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when two combatants entered the arena and only one came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned deathmatch! In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle. Bandit Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be afraid? And now...
Chayubong, Chichiskapola, Chumbola, Wapagratug, Chimula, Chikalis, Bindek, Chikalis, Pakoki. Taris Manaris, Tongjonea Hakonong, Mulera Yonumaze, Ching Wibidwan Naitawish, Muline Bomone, Ubana Pula Boda, Patisaka Punta Shok, Uma.
I'm here.
Sure. Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the raccoon disease, of course. You have the serum? Impossible! How did you get this? No, wait, I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there's enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities. Let me see. Yes, this is it! A cure for the rat ghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Taris owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I could afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs. You truly have a noble and generous spirit. But you deserve something for your effort. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount whenever you shop at my store. It's the least I can do.
That's very kind of you. We're just glad we're able to bring some relief to the suffering of these people.
Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical...
blew it. If you'd brought that rat ghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha, Jonasi, Ichua byongbo Johnny, Minamambato mule ra, Hakugri katkota la parabola, Tonga boksha nagnong. Mokao dangya foki, Chachiska to punta kakaspaka, Bano oto. Kavadumpa kapa. Tinku ukapa, topano aska.
Yes?
I'm here.
Sure.
What can I do? How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Breshik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taris. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
The evil walks among us! The enemy is here! We must...
Sure. I figured you'd be back. But we've got a small problem. I haven't heard about anyone breaking into the military base yet, so I know you don't have those departure codes. If you want me to help you, you've got to bring something to the table. So until you get those codes, we really don't have much to talk about. Glad to hear it. I'll be waiting right here.
I'm here.
What?
Pretty soon,
Don't you just
I saw you, Norm.
I'm good.
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Paza. If you ever wish to...
What can I do?
Sure.
You ever seen a swoop bike? I've seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
Sure.
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata, bona nakachu, yinki... Kipuna kakincha. Kinpunshi kakachina, bona nakachu, kicha badwang.
Sure.
There, take it. Let's make this quick. I'm here.
Yes? Yes?
Yes?
Yes?
Yes?
Sure.
Let's make this quick.
What can I do?
Let's make it.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh!
Sure.
What can I do?
Yes?
What can I do?
Sure. Yes? What?
What can I do?
Sure. Sure.
Yes?
Sure.
I'm here.
Sure.
Tiskadu sukigumba na bona na gachu alto inkotu topada bunkwalya gandonado chuchu la boda ni winkis matoma wana kumbes chingpa marulira tok chingbang non kek tok ninja mulira rabes Tiskadu sukigumba na bona na gachu alto inkotu topada bunkwalya gandonado chuchu jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando donado chuchut. Musha papampa. Bola. Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando donado chuchut. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Pamuli slemo poda wanga Tiskadu sukigumba na bona na gachu alto inkotu Topada bunkwalya gandonado chuchut Kabachi.
I'm here. What can I do? Yes?
Yes?
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side. Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
I'm here.
What?
What can I do?
Sure.
Hey, didn't you just win the big swoop bike race? I can't believe Brezhik tried to...
Chikun ida hodonga, ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Gratulo da pograshi otakunjus tahmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Gratulo da pograshi. Kavadupaku paliamu kapata. Bunat. Janshak pulara. Shangji lot.
Kavadumpa kati umpa. Kipuna. Bonana kichu, kinpa mulera dwana, Tangabun Shan Nong. Wanga kun bis kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun ji. We team and rang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Mana to tinku ukaba. Kin kun shi kakichin awana wamata. Nishi lach. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama neighbor Lora Waisha Waga Shichi.
Ta kumchus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolobang wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chite. Amule slimo podadara nanga kubist mule rabes. Unda di hotonga kun hankadi. Wana kun bez ching pala mule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune munerabes.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa mchawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona nak.
Bis tu ponko koki bakbaka. Sing pala chiska mule tunarana.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin ni kin kun ban mula. We team and rang thong. Mule.
Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Wata chuma wana hu wama hulhu natek.
We team and rang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watuyama kama wuna henak.
Chikun ida haldonga.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana.
Ucha haldonga ya full.
Mokao dang.
Takum just tak miki.
Gigi haku. We team and rang thong. Mulira.
Kiyokaku! Himba mulira bonaji. Kuyami juski chikanai.
Back again. If you're...
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in. And I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now. Fair enough, but don't take too long. As soon as you're ready to get inside Davik's estate, come speak to me. The sooner we get off this rock, the better. I figured you'd be. Now, so what do you... I figured. Now, so what? Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race. Mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.